If you're all about growth and taking your business to the next level, then stop scrolling because today we're going deep with something that most people miss in running their real estate business and their regular day-to-day operations. Hey guys, welcome to Make Money Monday Mentorship. This is where we show up with the focus of growth. This is where we show up to learn the things that we are missing because it's those blind spots that really affect us in business. And I'm the first one to always tell you, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have a coach, if you're not actively paying someone to lead you, guide you, give you the direction, and really pull up the mirror and call you out sometimes, right? Then hang out with me because I'll do you the favor. I will guide you, I will direct you, I will show you the way so that you can start really building growth. Now, let's bring it to play. Let's talk about some numbers right here, right now. Number one, we all know that real estate drives the economy. It doesn't matter where we live. Real estate is a driving force in our economy. And I want to break this down for you because it doesn't matter what business you're in. The people that move the money are the people that are moving the people because the people move the money. So let me break down that for you a little bit easier for you to understand. The first thing in business, and I know that realtors and team leaders and sometimes even brokers, I mean, you get into your positions, into your place of what you do day in and day out, but you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. And so just because sometimes we are someone that is a high producer, we are closing a lot of deals, we're part of the top 500, we think, oh, you know what? I'm selling houses. I should be able to open up an office, hire a whole bunch of agents, make money from them, and I'm off to the races. And guess what? Just because you are a top producer doesn't mean you are going to have what it takes to be a broker that doesn't literally go broker. And right now, because we are living in a new generation of business, yes, the market shifted. We've been talking about the market shifting since 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Everybody was like, OMG, things are not looking the same anymore. And here we are, 4 months into 2026, and the struggle is real. And it's not going to get easier. So let's break down the things that you don't know that are going to help you grow your business. So first off, if you're a real estate agent or a team leader, you must focus on getting those sales day in and day out, working the trenches day in and day out. You've got to be moving people because the person that moves the people moves the money. It's not just people moving the money. It's if you're not moving people, then you're not moving money because the money that you and I need is in the hands of the people. And the people we have conversations with every single day. It is amazing. It is incredible when I hear people in the real estate industry still talking like a billboard. Clip it. What do I mean talking like a billboard? We all see billboards. They are a sales mechanism. They are a marketing mechanism just to say, here's what I sell. Call me, call me, call me. But when you're actually talking to people, people don't care about your product as much as they care about knowing how much you care about them and understanding why your product or your service is going to be a solution for them. So it's really interesting to watch people, communicate who they are in business, what they do, how they do it, and what for do they do it. Because the first thing we all tend to do is go talk about our product, go talk about our service. And for years and years and years, we've called this commission breath. I don't know if you've ever spoke to someone and their breath stinks because all they talk about is selling you on what they do or on what they sell, and they never really have a conversation about you and what's important to you and how to deliver value to you and what are your wants, your needs, and your aspirations, right? So The number one thing we must understand, guys, is if you're not talking to new people every single day, if you're not finding a way, and today it is so easy to talk to people because you find people everywhere. I love when I hear people say, but I'm new to the area, Lucy. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone that I could tell them about me being in real estate. I'm so new to the area. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family. I don't know anyone here. And I say, you know what? Then you need to start bringing solutions to the market. You need to start opening up avenues of conversation with people. Hey, who can I serve? Should be the mindset of every realtor team leader. And then when you become a broker, if you don't want to become broker for real, then you need to teach your people how to do this. But I know, I get it. Brokers are bleeding right now. Brokers can't even afford to pay attention sometimes because they're like inundated with the you got a minute conversation, or can I talk to you real quick conversation, or the bills are piling up, or you've got 20 agents and only 2 of them are producing. All the other 18 people are just, having you run and basically saying, when they say jump, you say how high. Listen, I've been in this arena long enough to know what it looks like, and the struggle is real. So here's why I want you to understand this today. If you don't get anything else out of this Make Money Monday mentorship, you've got to move people. You've got to move people. You have got to find a way to get in front of more people. Now, some of you may want to go one-on-one. I don't have time for one-on-one. I'd rather go one to many. Like, I'd rather speak to many people because it's going to take the same amount of time, the same amount of effort. It's going to take the same amount of work to get prepared. It's going to take the same amount of energy and whatever it is that you got to do to talk to people. It's going to take the same amount whether you talk to one or you talk to many. So let me tell you what I did when I first got broke, busted, and disgusted into real estate. I had no clue how to sell real estate. I didn't even know how to fill out a contract. I was so lost. I was lost in the woods. But I knew one thing, that I needed to find my cutting edge advantage. And this is where most people right now are being the echo of every other 21,000 realtors, and wherever you go, you can find 21,000 realtors in a combined Tri-County area. Like, I don't care where you go. You take a Tri-County area anywhere in the United States, and you're going to get at least 21,000 realtors that are licensed and part of the same organizations. And so if you are continuously being the echo of every other real estate professional, why are people going to choose you? You're just saying the same old, same old. We all know what all agents say. We all know the commission breath. We all know the same old thing. But what is your differentiator? What do you say that's different? What do you serve that's different? What do you provide that's different? And so who knows about it besides just you? Who knows about it besides just you? And that's how you begin to be the voice. I remember back in 2022, actually 2023, when I was coaching with, between 2023 and 2024, I coached with Tony Robbins. And there was one thing that he taught me, and it just, like, I ingrained it in my mind, in my brain, in my heart, in my soul. And I said, this is who I must become. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm in it to win it. Drop it in the comments if you are in it to win it, because most people are not in it to win it. Most people are in it to try it. Most people are in it to see how it goes. Most people don't even know that they're in it. And other people don't even know why they're in it. And I'm telling you right now, this is a defining moment in business. And if real estate is your vehicle, you are on the best vehicle on the planet. But maybe you've got another vehicle that you're using. It still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you sell. You still have to move people, because the people move the money. The people move the money. The money that you need, the money that I need, the money that we need are in the pockets of other people. What's the value that you're bringing? What are you saying to be the voice? Drop it in the comments. I must be the voice. I must be the voice of my city. I must be the voice of my community. I must be the voice of my building complex. I must become the voice of wherever it is that you want to be the voice. And what is going to be your message to market match? Here's the problem, guys. Everybody's saying the same thing. How are you going to stand out if you're blending in? Like, to me, this is not even, I don't even have to think about what I'm going to teach or share rather, or deliver at Make Money Monday Mentorship, because this is my daily bread. This is what I teach. This is what I preach. And this is what I practice. This is my daily bread. This is what I do. This is how I do it. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Because why? Because I'm in it to win it. I made the decision several years back to, well, number one, and you can write this in the chats, write it down for yourself. Number one, I needed to rediscover myself. Like, who is really Lucy Quinones in this next season of her life, in this next chapter of her life? As a matter of fact, I said, forget about a chapter. I am writing a whole new book of my life, and it's going to be designed with intention and in a very pure, organic, authentic, and premeditated way. Okay. So I had to rediscover myself. Then I had to reinvent myself. Then I had to redesign myself. Then I had to reposition myself, because I was no longer the broker at my Century 21 company with 85 agents having the got a minute conversations, got a minute interruptions. And then, of course, we all love the conversation, the love letters of, you know what, when can we meet? Because if you got a minute means I need your help to do something. But when can we meet means I've got to go so I can grow. I was tired of that. So we all reach a point in life where we say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm done. I'm done doing what I've always done, the way I've always done it. That's it. It's game time. So that's the things that I had to do. And it's taken me 5 years to rediscover, reinvent. And of course, year after year, I've had progress. I've been climbing my second mountain of success. I'm bringing people with me. I'm creating things that no one else is doing. I'm becoming the solution. I'm becoming the go-to. I want to be the voice. That's one of the most powerful things that Tony Robbins instilled. And of course, I did the heavy lifting and heavy pushing, and I ingrained it in my inner core, the fibers of my being. And this is what it's going to take for you to become that go-to person. You have got to take whatever it is you know is going to move the needle for you, and you've got to ingrain it into the most inner fibers of your core, your heart, your mind, the whole 9 yards, my friends. You can't be like half in it, half out of it. You can't be part-timing success. You can't be trying to see if it works or if it doesn't. You can't be wishy-washy Mickey Mouse. You can't be, doodling with what it is that you're going to do to make it to the other side and be successful. And you've got to make that decision. And here's where most people lose the war, because they're losing the battle of going all in. Today, I was telling people, listen, if you are in real estate right now and you have not had one consistent closing per week, guys, we've got to elevate the standard. We got to push the standard. We've got to push ourselves beyond our own limitations. You deserve not a break today. No, you don't deserve a break today. You deserve a paycheck every week. Put that in the comments. I deserve a paycheck every single week. If you're a solo agent, if you're a team leader, you need to get a paycheck every day. When you're leading a team, you deserve a paycheck every single day. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. That's the level of performance. Like, you've got to have 10 people with you. No less than 7. You got to have 7 to 10 people with you. And your job is to lead them, guide them, be their role model. You know why people don't want to have teams? Because they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to put their feet to the fire. They don't want to hold their own feet to the fire, because when you hire people, you've got to be the role model. You've got to be the example to follow. And that is what is totally fractured in our industry today. Brokers are out competing against their people because they got bills to pay, they got overhead to cover, they've got to put food on their table too. The agents are out there doing what they want, when they want, if they want, focused on the feeling. I don't feel like calling today. I don't feel like doing an open house. I don't feel like talking to people. I don't feel like listen, nobody gets into business to massage their feelings. That's why I love doing this, because I don't even see who's hearing it, but I know there's thousands of people that are listening to what I say and they're watching what I do. Watch what I do. Go do what I do and you'll get the results you want. Yes, it may take longer than you expect. Yes, it may be harder than you expect, but you know what? You keep going because you're in it to win it. You keep going because you've already made the decision. You keep going because you're sick and tired of the insanity of playing small, twiddling with it, or, being half in and half out. You get serious, and I'm telling you, you cannot stop the breakthrough. And that's what it's going to take. Because we have entered, now we're not entering, we are in the midst of a second wave of huge opportunities in the marketplace. And yes, real estate moves the economy, but only the realtors that are moving the people will move the money to move the economy. Let me say that again. Only the realtors, team leaders, or brokers that are moving the people, that move the money, will make it in this economy and have their breakthrough. And that's where focus comes in. The biggest thing is, most of us, and I've been guilty of this, we are so sensitive to any little distraction, and we literally allow people to come in and steal our focus, when, guys, your time, your focus equals your life. Like, you've got to be in it to win it. You've got to make the decision. And like I said to some people today, if you are in real estate right now or in any business and you are not crushing it, then you need to audit what you're doing. And if you've got a plan B, because I hear sometimes people say, well, if this doesn't work, I'm going to do that. You need to burn your boats. There is no success for part-timers. There is no success for wishy-washers. There's no success for Mickey Mouse players. We are not in kindergarten, pre-K. We're not in elementary. We are grown-up people that need to make some tough decisions and be in it to win it. Now, here's the thing, Lucy. So if I decided today to really get serious about my business, how long is it going to take for me to really see results? It's going to take no less than 120 days in this market, but you've got to be focused and you've got to be disciplined and you've got to be serious, committed, and consistent for at least 120 days. As a matter of fact, I can look at the blueprint of when I started Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp, and I can tell you exactly what it's going to take. It's going to take 40 weeks. I remember when we were 40 weeks into Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp, boom, I saw the breakthrough. I said, my goodness, I feel like I just had a baby. And I said, wow, what a coincidence. It's 40 weeks to make a baby, and it took me 40 weeks to blow up Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp. But it was week after week, week after week. And that's where most people are losing the war, because they're missing the battle. You're losing the war on your financial independence. You're losing the war on your financial liberty. Forget about being your own boss. You can't be your own boss and be broke forever. You can't be your own boss and be having paychecks every now and then. You can't be your own boss and run your business like a Parks and Recreation Center. Like, you do what you want, when you want, if you want, how you want. You do a little bit today. You don't do anything tomorrow. You stop for a week. Oh my goodness. It's Wednesday. Let me take the rest of the week. I'll start on Monday. You don't have the luxury. You don't have the luxury to be taking breaks on nothing unless you are performing at a very high level. Let me tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you, I took a sabbatical from Friday to today, because I needed to unplug. But why did I unplug? Because I needed clarity in my mind, because I'm working on some new projects. I'm going to be making some big moves. There's a lot of things in the works right now, and I needed to decompress so I can open up some bandwidth in my mind so I could take it to the next level. The only reason that you should be taking a break is after you've been going nonstop for 90 consecutive days, no breaks, pedal to the metal, committed, consistent, and ongoing, discipline, laser beam focus. After 90 days, you deserve a break. And when I talk about a break, it's just to decompress. It's a one-day break, and then you get right back into it. But we've got these low-level players And listen, I don't mean to offend you. I don't want to offend anybody, but if the shoe fits, wear it, baby. I'm giving it to you for free. If the shoe fits, wear it because I'm giving it to you for free. If the shoe fits, wear it because I'm giving you the shoe for free. If anything that I'm saying is striking a nerve, then maybe you've got to audit that area. Maybe you've got to sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation with the person in the mirror and say, what are you doing? Because we are right now farther into the year than we are from being into half of the year. So in other words, 4 months have gone by and we're only a month and a half away from the middle of the year. What have you done with the 4 months that have gone by? How fast and furious, how consistent, how committed, how decisive, how focused, how relentless have you been for the last 4 months? Because you're only a month and a half, 6 weeks away from being in the middle of the year. I don't want nobody crying to me when June comes around and it's downhill from there, because you've had the time, the guidance. Everybody has had an opportunity to watch the replays, to show up at MMA Monday Masterclass, and to really push yourself beyond your limits. Is it easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. So after going all year, let me break it down for you, because let me tell you, I'm not one of those, coaches that's theory-based. I'm not one of those mentors that is, okay, well, here are the 3 steps for you to do lead generation. No, you know how to do lead generation. It's called, you look for the people, you talk to the people, and you tell them how you could serve them. You look for the people, you talk to the people, and you tell them how you could serve them. You look for the people, you talk to the people, and you tell them how you can serve them. Your job is to figure out how can you serve them without being the echo of your competition and blending in. And that's why most people right now are irrelevant. But if you really sat down, and why do you think I can speak to you this way, with authority, with authenticity, with expertise? Because this is my daily bread. I'm in it to win it. And every day I'm pushing myself beyond my own limitations. Every day I raise the bar a little higher. Maybe your bar is too low. I remember when I used to do not Zumba, step aerobics. When you used to do step aerobics, if anybody did, put a number 5 in the chat if you ever did step aerobics, right? You would start off with just a little plank, and it was like 3 inches off the ground. And then once you did that for a little while, then you put the risers, and then you had 6 inches off the ground. And then I remember when I would put 4 risers on each side, and I was sweating, baby. I was putting it all in. I was leaving it all in the field. I walked out of those step aerobics drenched, but I felt like, you know what? I worked it. I earned it. Well, that's the same way with your business. But we are too weak. We are too, flimsy. We don't got the muscle. We don't have the New York hustle like a lot of people from New York. When you talk to people from New York, they're like maniacs, man. They're in it, and it's like either get on, get off, or get out of the way. So right now, let me give you some numbers. And I had a conversation this afternoon because, yes, after my MMA Monday Masterclass, I go to work. Where do you go? First of all, are you even in the MMA Monday Masterclass? Right? No, I know the majority of people can't make it, and we're now working on bringing it on Zoom so that some people can enter and be part of it privately. We're not going to blast it out there because you know what? It's a very curated environment, and it deserves to be a private setting. Like only the people that really want to grow should have access to what we do. Even though when you show up in person, it's open to anyone. But at least guess what? You're not paying to get in, but you're paying attention when you're there. So you got to pay one of the two. And we're not charging for anybody to get into our MMA Monday Masterclass, but we're charging attention. We're charging focus. We're charging showing up. We're charging commitment. We're charging consistency. And those people, even the people, I was talking about this today, even the people that haven't seen their breakthroughs, that have been showing up consistently, I'm watching them evolve. I'm watching them, because remember, I'm a pro at this. I am a potential hunter. I can tell, just like a little seed, you plant the seed and you don't see the flowers, but you could see the little stem rising. I see them starting to rise. I see it in their eyes. I see it. I feel it in their energy. I notice it in how they, conduct themselves compared to when they showed up. So no, you don't have to have, you don't have to pay to have access to MMA Monday Masterclass. But I acknowledge the people that have been showing up consistently because they're paying with their attention, with their time, with their commitment, with their consistency. I value that. See, that's the kind of coach I am. I know what to value, and it's not always the result. A lot of times it's the effort. It's not always the result. Let me say it again. Let me say it loud for the people in the back of the room that only celebrate the results. I'm here to tell you, before results come, what happens to effort? Who is celebrating the effort of the people that are out there hustling and grinding and pushing themselves, and yet they're all alone out there? Those are the people that I want at MMA Monday Masterclass, so they don't have to do it alone. Okay? So if you're watching this, show up at MMA Monday Masterclass, and guess what? Don't come alone. Go help some people, because I will promise you this: what you help others accomplish, God is going to help you accomplish in your business. That's the problem. The problem is we're very silo driven. We're very Lone Ranger driven. We're very, it's all about me, myself, and I driven. And I want to shatter that limiting belief. If you want to grow in business, listen, if you want more buyers, you want more sellers, start helping other people in their area of business. I'm telling you, it reciprocates. It is called the law of cause and effect, or what you sow is what you reap. So what are you sowing? So if you're not sowing into buyers and sellers, why not sow into other colleagues and say, hey, you know what? I'm going through something that's helping me grow. I'm pushing myself forward. It's holding me accountable. It's getting my wheels turning. Why don't you let me help you? I'm willing to help you. Why don't we get more people that rise up and are willing to, you know what? If you don't know what to say on social media, why don't you send out a blast? I am the person that's here to help all my colleagues in the industry. Come join me at MMA Monday Masterclass. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to guide you. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. Let's rise together. But that's the whole thing. We don't even know what we don't know. But I'm telling you right now, the people at MMA Monday Masterclass, I am watching that seed of growth starting to, spruce, whatever the word is, starting to like break through. Write it in the comments. What do you call it when the little seed, spring up, whatever you want to call it. And so this afternoon, after I finished my MMA Monday Masterclass, right? And then I met with 3 leaders that showed up. Because why? Because I make my calls. My friends. I hold myself accountable. I'm not a hypocrite. Let me say that louder for the people in the back. If you're telling people what to do and you're not leading by example, AKA hypocrite. If you're telling people this is what I do, but you're not showing them how you are also doing what you're telling people what to do, AKA hypocrite. Put it in the chats, AKA hypocrite. Sprout, thank you. And that's what our industry is full of. And it takes a lot to really call yourself out. And I got to the point where I was like, hold on, you know what it's going to take? It's going to take me doing what no one else is willing to do. It's going to take me putting myself in the position of the people that I'm going to be leading, so I can earn their trust, so they can look at me and say, you know what? I trust her, because she don't just preaches. She practices. She don't just say it. She teaches it, says it, preaches it, and practices. So I make my calls. So today we had 3 amazing leaders out of the 5 that I spoke with last week. They showed up. Why did they show up? Because they're also wanting to join forces. They're also wanting to make a difference in the community. We're putting big moves and big plans together to fill the room 5x, 10x, 20x. And that's the same thing that I'm telling you. Go hire some agents. Go find some agents out there if you're a realtor. And if you're a team leader, you need to be the role model. You need to be the first one showing people, here's how you do it. Here's how we do it. Let me show you. Let me be your example so you can start seeing that this is possible. Is it easy? No. Is it possible? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely yes. So after MMA Monday Masterclass today, 2:00, I had a Zoom meeting with some power players, like mega power players. And I called the meeting. See, you got to stop waiting for somebody to come and rescue you. Nobody is going to come rescue you. Stop having a pity party with all this excuse-itis. And you got to be your hero. Put it in the chat. Why don't you be your own hero? Why don't you be the hero of your own, whatever you're doing? Your book, your movie. You be the hero. You be your hero and you go be other people's heroes. And I'm telling you, this will get you to grow so fast. This will get you to grow so fast. I get fired up about this stuff. So I call this meeting because I make my calls. I do my follow-ups. Yes, I do I confirm my appointments. Yes, I confirm my appointments. I make sure that people remember that we're meeting. This is how you play the game like a champion. You don't try. You get it done. You do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, drop it in the chat. Whatever it takes. So I call this meeting. I put together this session with some mega power players because I'm like, you know what? It's game time, baby. It's game time. And you know what? Can I be a little vulnerable with everybody? Give me a number 7 in the chat. Those of you that are watching now or on replay, give me a number 7 in the chat if you want me to be a little bit vulnerable. I'm gonna get a little bit vulnerable because there's people out there with so much ego, and your ego is not your amigo. Like, some people need to get knocked off the horse, get a reality check, get back on, and get to work. Okay? So give me a number 7 in the chat. Let's see who wants a vulnerable moment from Coach Lucy Q, the best coach on the West Coast, and soon to be the best coach in the nation and international, baby. We're not staying in Southwest Florida. We're not staying in Southwest Florida. We're going above and beyond. So check this out and listen closely. Clip it. I want to share a vulnerable moment with you. After I finish my MMA Monday masterclasses, I go make my calls. I set up my appointments for the next day. I think, who do I got to get in front of? Who do I have to meet? Who do I have to have a conversation with? Today was the day where I had a powerful session with some power players in the real estate industry. I called the meeting together. I put the meeting together because I want to win. Winning is more fun than fun. So here I go. I'm on my way to get to a stationary location so I can jump on this highly important meeting. And guess what starts going through my mind? The same thing that goes through your mind. They're not going to show up. They're going to cancel on me. OMG. This is such a power move. This is such a big play. Oh my goodness. What if? And you know what I had to say to myself? Lucy, stop. Stop doubting that you're not going to win. Because as long as you do whatever it takes, and as long as you're putting one foot in front of the other, it's called blind faith, my friends, things are always going to work out to your good. So guess what? I'm confirming my appointments at red lights. I'm sending the link as a reminder at red lights. Yes, my friends, you know how many red lights you have between one destination and another? You have at least 4 red lights, and you just sit there and do what? Like, I don't understand people that say, oh, I was driving, I didn't have time. What did you do at the red lights besides nothing and waste your time? So at the red lights, I'm confirming, I'm sending the links. I make it, I get stationary. It's 5 minutes to the appointment and everybody's ding, 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 hopping on now. I was like, whoa, if you only knew the people that were in that room with me today and the stuff that's about to happen. But you know what? It's not going to happen overnight for you either, because it hasn't happened overnight for me. But my confession was this. I also doubt. I also feel, the nervousness, the what ifs. I also feel the fear. But guess what? I know how to overcome it now, and I'm not going to let it stop me, because every level requires another version of you for opportunity to come. Your old version doesn't qualify you for your next level. Your old version doesn't qualify you for that next level of financial breakthrough. Your old level of performance does not qualify you for your next level of performance. But you have what it takes, as long as you stop having these crazy thoughts and, serving these crazy thoughts. Because no, I did it, and it came together. And then guess what? We're on to another deeper, bigger, higher, more mega conversation, because we're putting some big things together. And this is going to be revolutionary, what I'm working on. So when are you going to make the decision to become revolutionary? When are you going to make the decision to start hanging around with high level players? But Lucy, I don't have the money. That's the reason you need to push yourself. Go get a credit card, go borrow the money, go wash cars, go do Uber. You know what? I have respect for people that are in real estate right now and they're Ubering. They're out there door dashing. They're out there doing whatever it takes to stay in real estate and have the money to do what it takes. Don't tell me you live in the United States of America and you don't know how to make money. There's a gazillion ways to make money. Go sell some of that clothes. Go do a garage sale. I bet you if you do a garage sale and you get rid of all that stuff that you don't use, you'll make $1,000. So these lame excuses, these low level sentiments of, I don't know what to do, I'm scared. That's not pro level playing. Don't tell me you don't have the money. You don't want to go find the money. You don't want to go clean houses, go power wash, go Uber, go DoorDash, do whatever you have to do. Listen, you know that there's people out there working from 10 o'clock at night to 3 in the morning, but there's also people out there watching TV and reruns on Netflix between 10 o'clock at night and 3 in the morning. Come on, man. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. I know there's people that go to bed at 3 in the morning wasting life away. And those are the same people that say, but I don't got time. No, you got time. You just don't know how to manage your time. You don't know how to manage your choices. So I don't have money is no excuse. Go pawn some stuff, go sell some stuff, go Uber, go wash cars, go clean houses, go pressure wash. Let's see, what else can we do to make some fast cash, people? Help me here on the chat, because I know we've got some fast cash. Go have a garage sale. As a matter of fact, I don't know, go do some out of the box things and come up with the money that you need to be where you need to be when you need to be, because otherwise you are going nowhere fast. Okay, help me out, people. What else can we do? Go work for Amazon. Go deliver packages at midnight. You see, here's the thing. We all get 24 hours a day. Our problem is not we don't have time. Our problem is we don't have priorities. Okay? Ship, grocery, deliver. What is it? Ship tea? Grocery, delivery? I don't know. Listen. Go to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, I'm broke. I'm not making money in my business, but I need some fast cash that's legal, keeps me out of trouble, and helps me build some work ethic muscle. But don't go get a job. Go do something for yourself. That's why right now it's the best time for us to be able to be our own boss, because there's a lot of opportunity for you to make money one way or another. Okay? This thing about I don't have money, that is baloney. That is the lamest excuse, because where there's a will, there's a way. So I want to leave you with this thought. Learn your key performance indicators, because I said all of that to say most people don't even know what your key performance indicators are. You need to learn your KPIs. Your KPIs are going to show you what level you're playing at. And that's what we're doing at MMA Monday Masterclass. And on this Make Money Monday Mentorship, I'm just bringing the highlights. I'm bringing the golden nuggets to cause more people to wake up. That's right, Uber. Go Uber. Clean your car. Be taking that car, a messy car, dirty car out there, putting people in there. As a matter of fact, if you do that, they're going to report you, because everybody knows you got to have a clean, good smelling car, which you should have a good, listen, don't even get me started on the car situation. That was a lesson I learned a long time ago. But go Uber, go Uber, go do whatever it takes. Because let me tell you, June is coming. You can't stop it. And then I'm going to see some people crying, because so far we have 60% of the realtors in our board local board that have made $0 so far this year. Okay? But you could turn that around in 90 days. All you need is 90 days. Laser beam focus on your KPIs, develop some grit, develop some hustle. Okay? Walk, talk, act like a boss. Be disciplined, be committed, be consistent. Stop the excuse-itis. My goodness. I hear it all the time. There's so many excuses. And there's people out there making it happen. Even from 10 o'clock at night to 2 in the morning. You know, you go out there, you Uber. Like I talk to people when they pick me up at the airport. They Uber like from 4 in the morning to noon. Why? Because they know that's their best moment. That's their best time. Or they Uber from, midnight to 4 in the morning. Whatever it takes, guys. But we've got to cut the excuses and we've got to get clear. And if you're a realtor, you deserve to win in real estate. If you're a team leader, you better get your people to step up and win. And if you're a broker, you better get them into action before you go broker. And this is the best time because every business right now is at an even playing field. Nothing we did in the last 12, 24, or 36 months is working right now. Everybody is in an even playing field. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I don't care how long you've been doing what you've been doing. Everybody is in the middle of reinventing themselves. What we did last year, 24 months ago and 36 months ago is no longer working. It is a new generation of business. And that's what gives you a cutting edge advantage because you can easily outperform anyone that's out there acting like a dinosaur. Anyone that's out there still caught up in their traditional ways, you can outperform them, but you've got to level up. You've got to go to that next level. So guys, I hope you got something out of this Make Money Monday mentorship, where we come to really talk about what it takes to make it in real estate. I will see you next time. Comment in the chat. Write your comments, post your comments, ask me questions, DM me. You know where to find me. And don't forget, as a matter of fact, if you want to get your own copy of my The Prodigy's Path to Success, the ebook, we're going to drop the link in the chat. I think we're going to drop the link in the chat. And if I'm forgetting anything else, if my second brain, I need like 3 brains in my life to keep things moving. Remind me if there's anything else I've got to share. But in the meantime, we're going to drop the link for the ebook. Everybody should go grab a copy. Everybody should go grab a copy of the ebook because I'm telling you, it's going to help you so much. It's going to be another reinforcer. So let's see, are we dropping that in the comments? Let's see. Look, okay, go to garage sales. That was a good one. Go to garage sales. Let me put this one here. Go to garage sales and then resell the items. The same thing by going to a retail store and reselling the items online. Listen, there's so many ways to make money. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay, so I think we dropped the link. Did we drop the link? I think we dropped the link. And we've got the QR code. So everybody scan the QR code. Yeah, there you go. There's a QR code at the top left. Scan that. It'll take you right there. And I'll see you next time. If you need anything, I'm here for you. Let's go win and make it an awesome one.